Black American community. It's not about hatred. It's about acknowledging your sin so it can be forgiven. That's it. That's absolutely what it is.
Yo, nah,
What's up, bro?
real quick. I was asking Felix a question. Right? I've been listening for a while, and I just made a statement in the comments saying that like the immigrants been coming in for a little bit. Now, I was born in '78, so I've seen a lot. I guess being where I'm from in Florida, look, Haitians been coming in since the '80s. Who was the president then? Were they coming in legally? I can't tell you, but they were coming in by the droves, Haitians, Jamaicans, all Caribbeans. So they been around. They been around, man. And like Felix, you just a little young, bro. You think you know everything, you know what I mean? And humble yourself, dude. That's it. I love all people. I love them all. Shit.
Yeah, I really don't get the constant bashing of Black Americans because, like I said, we are pretty much the most successful group in the Black diaspora. If you want to lecture people about degenerate behavior, I think we should start at a lot of these immigrant groups. I don't know why Black Americans are constantly targeted for gang culture or for lack of education when really these problems persist in other countries. They're outlandish in other countries. I think half of Nigeria are not able to read on a fifth grade level, and yet nobody's calling them uneducated. Nobody's saying shit about them. Y'all love to be like Black Americans to be this dumping ground on insults and bad behavior. No, majority of us are doing well. We have more Black millionaires than any other group. We have HBCUs. We have our own 3.5 million Black businesses. A lot of majority of the Black community is not living in poverty. We are doing well. So why don't we uphold the Black community as the pioneers of Black liberation?
I
Okay.
mean, they literally proved my point. Like
Okay.
they literally proved
Wait,
my
hold on,
point
wait,
with
Felix,
their
one
record.
second.
Okay.
1 second, Robert. I thought you wasn't gonna talk. My bad. Did you want to say something?
I wanted my minute,
Go
that's
ahead.
for damn
Go
sure.
ahead.
But
Go ahead. You
no,
got your minute.
all I was gonna say is that in conjunction with what everyone, well, what some people are saying, I think that what also needs to be said is that picking the right enemies for Black Americans then is important in this conversation. That in this conversation, your enemy can't be white Americans and Africans. It has to either be that there's an American culture that you're wanting to honor and remember contextually, or not. And so I think that you can't take Americans on, or white Americans on and Africans in the same conversation effectively.
You know,
I did, but
it's
I
funny how you
did,
guys want to call
but I
me.
did successfully.
Anyways,
Successfully,
it's
I took you
funny.
both on.
I think it's funny.
Substantive knowledge is
You
key.
didn't take it. You
Substantive
didn't take
knowledge
anyone
is key
on.
between you two men.
You yelling
You
doesn't
two
make you
men
right.
lack substantive
Yeah,
knowledge. I'm not
You don't
yelling,
know
man.
anything
you're
about
I'm
me.
not
effing
You don't know
yelling.
anything
My
crazy.
about
voice has
me. You
conviction.
don't
My
know
voice
anything
has
about me.
conviction. I'm
Your
not
voice is
yelling.
ignorant.
You lack
You are
knowledge and it's
yelling. You're
showing.
yelling.
Guys,
You
You're
one at
lack
a
knowledge,
yelling.
time. One
bro.
at a
You
time.
He's
have to
One at a
use
yelling.
time.
profanity. You have to
Ramona, mute
One
use
at a
him.
profanity,
He's
bro.
time.
yelling.
You
He's
have to
yelling.
use
Can you please mute
profanity.
the chimp?
Wait, but
Can you
Felix,
please mute the chimp
My
above
voice
me?
has
I think
conviction,
you and I
bro. I'm
agree,
not even
Felix.
yelling. I'm not upset or
Like he's
yelling at you.
yelling.
Okay,
I have
fellas, we
He's
gotta go
literally
one
conviction.
at a
yelling.
time. We gotta go one at a
Man's
time,
is
Yes,
guys.
ma'am.
spazzing
I
out
hear
in the
what you're saying.
comments right now. He's
I'm
yelling. So here's the thing. I think it's funny how you guys want to call me ignorant just because I make a general statement. For those of you who don't know, I call out everybody. I don't really care about your race or skin color. If you do fucked up behavior, I'm going to call you out. In general, a lot of Black men cannot read. In general, there's a reason why our women go to school more than we do. Like, it's a fact. I don't know why it is the Black community and a lot of other low IQ individuals here, you guys do not like general
A
statements
lot
or
of
even
other
understand
low
them.
IQ
And I think it's
individuals,
kind of crazy
like
how
black
you
people,
guys
aren't
get
actually
mad
getting
and want to prove
educated.
the fucking
One at a time,
stereotype
Black
right
King.
now
Let
by
him
her
finish first, guys.
interrupting,
I'm gonna let y'all
because
go after him.
that is what they fucking do. You guys can't take criticism. Because guess what? Whenever I scroll through social media and I see a woman saying, Black men ain't shit, they don't take care of their kids, I don't get mad because it has nothing to do with me. Like, you guys really do not understand the term let it fly. If it doesn't affect you, why the fuck do you care? Like, It's a general statement. If it doesn't apply to you, cool. There's a
Let it
lot of
fly.
black men who commit violent
It depends
crimes.
on how
Doesn't
people,
apply
because
to me.
everybody is lumped
Cool.
into one as in black, as if
No
they are
one,
not
no,
really black
everyone is not
Americans.
grouped into one. Everyone is not grouped into one.
Bro,
Felix,
That's
you're
that
Felix,
is
yelling
a
at a
Felix,
legal
woman. You're
mindset.
Felix.
yelling at a woman,
Hey,
What
bro.
Kelly
guys,
gotta say, man?
You're
guys.
What
yelling at
Let's
a
stereotype
woman,
is
bro.
people
I'm
have
not
created?
yelling. She spoke over me.
Let
I
She
don't
literally
care
Stefan,
spoke
what
over
the
me.
stereotype is.
let
I'm never talking about
Stefan
my own people.
talk.
That's whack
Stefan,
and
go
weird.
ahead. Blackberry, I got you
Okay,
next,
okay,
Baba.
Blackberry, keep it
I got
ghetto.
you next, Blackberry. I got you next.
See,
Go
and
ahead, Stefan.
now you're again, you're utilizing white supremacist rhetoric to demoralize a black woman when she's simply telling you, she's making a counter to your opinion. A lot of you men
Oh, she
can't
cut me
listen
off
to
while I was
women.
talking, but
Shut
Felix,
up,
okay.
I'm talking.
Felix,
Shut
Felix.
up,
I
I'm
Calm
talking.
apologize.
down,
I
Felix.
You
understand
shut
Shut
what
up,
Calm
you're
the
I'm
fuck
down.
saying.
up. Who
talking.
are you talking
Shut up,
to?
I'm talking. You don't scare me, I promise
Felix,
you,
I'm
bro.
gonna drop. I'm gonna
Shut
drop
the fuck up.
everybody.
One
You
of
I'm
them
gonna
said
drop
ones.
what?
both
I'll
of
be one of
y'all.
them
What's
ones.
I'm gonna
good?
drop
What's
both
I'll
of
be one
good?
of
y'all.
them ones. Like I
You want
said,
to
shut
ask
up,
what's
I'm
good?
talking.
I
What's
Every
Shut
good?
up, I'm
right now
talking.
he's saying what's good. This is what we're
Like
talking
I
about.
Blackberry
said,
stop.
like I
Blackberry
said,
stop.
this man came up here and
Felix,
he's
let him
spewing
finish,
white
okay?
supremacist
Let him
rhetoric.
finish, Felix. Go
He is
ahead.
spewing white supremacist rhetoric on a black woman, and he doesn't even know that his opinions are coming from a place of hurt with which he sits online all day. He doesn't get out into the real world. He sits online all day. He looks at the opinions. He just cited the opinions of black women who also have a very substantive right to be mad at black American men. Of course, they have a right to, yeah, on your way to work, bro. Like I said, black women do have a right. There have been many black men who have treated
Actually, no,
black
I'm going
women
to the
like
mall,
dog
brokey.
shit. I'm not talking to you. I'm in Los Angeles, California, and a law student. You don't want to talk about broke. Like I said,
Bro,
I'm talking
nigga,
about
Man, I got
your
3 minutes.
inability. Hey,
nigga,
hey,
you
shut up.
broke
Shut
now.
up.
Shoot it.
Shut up.
I got
Shut up, bro.
Came up here
Shut up,
comparing
bro.
money. If we want to compare
brokey.
Shut up,
money,
bro.
race,
Fucking
Okay,
brokey.
so
We can
I
Shut up,
compare
think
bro.
money.
both of you
all
guys
got
are
money.
Bro,
on the
That's
LA is
same
not a
nothing.
side.
source.
You sitting here saying
I think
regular
both of
people
y'all
We
on
got
the
can
to
same
do
compare
side.
this.
money. We can
That's an
compare
I
adult
money.
just
You
gotta
can.
statement
stop
that they should go to work.
yelling. What the
Matter of
fuck are we
fact,
doing?
matter of
You're
fact, why
showing
don't we
your
go
car.
get forget?
Just have a fucking
Felix,
car.
calm down,
I
Felix.
don't know. What are we
No,
doing,
no,
Felix?
no.
Felix, calm down. Please calm
Let's
down.
go get
Because
forgift.
I'm
Let's go
sitting
get
here
Okay, so
forgift.
lower your
and
voice,
yet he's sitting
Felix.
here
You're
cursing,
yelling.
showing
You
his
I'm not yelling. I'm
Blackberry,
just
one
saying. Let's go get
second.
forgift.
I'm just gonna stop dropping
Send
people off the panel. You gotta stop. We
For
have a new
real.
person on the panel. Let's
all
give the
right,
new
fine.
person let's give the new people a chance to talk. Halim was here first, and then we'll go to Rhythm
Broke
Writer.
college student.
Halim, what's your thoughts on the Haitian lady that said dirty black Americans?
Oh, I saw it, and sister, really, I really don't take it serious because you got to remember the history. This is a historical text of BOK women. I mean, maybe she had a BOK man that hurt her, crossed her, cheated on her. I mean, you got to look at BOK women, look around, and they see other women, races of women, and they see how their men are connected to them. See, this
Are
is
you
what they
fucking
see.
shitting me?
Yeah, and they see that
Seriously, up here
Let him
talking
they
about
finish.
see that
Blackberry, let him finish, please.
Thank you very much, my sister. Peace and
Go ahead.
blessings.
Same
They
to you, boo.
see that how this country has economically castrated the black man. They see all these other races. They're not in a misogynistic war with their opposite mate. All you see on social media is
what?
BLK men and women going at each other's throats.
They got purple profiles
I
without.
mean, build the table, but
Go ahead, Halim.
okay.
Go
May I
ahead.
finish? May I
Yeah, go
finish
ahead.
so
Go
without
ahead. Go ahead.
interruption? Thank you very much. Peace and blessings, my sister next to me. So, what the black woman has looked at is generational historical damages committed to a man who is inflicted upon her. So, therefore, I don't pay this too much any attention. I wouldn't even call it self hatred. I wouldn't even call it an immigrant hatred because Haitians identify as black people, but
The hell they
it
don't.
just goes
They
to
do not
show.
call themselves.
Oh Lord,
My thing
excuse
is,
me,
if you
man.
can say,
Mister, thank you
Helene,
very much. Yeah,
if
but
you can
this is what
say,
I'm
hold
looking
up,
at.
y'all. If you can say that she see all this stuff going on in the black communities, what about what she sees going on in Haiti, right? Why don't we address those issues?
They
Y'all will
don't want
still
to.
claim your love for Haiti, even though you look at the country and it's absolutely depraved over there.
Yeah, but that's not the fault of the Haitians. Remember, France made them pay money for
But we're talking about
for
behavior. Why people can't
attack.
even live there?
Excuse me, miss. The condition of where you live creates your behavior. Your conditions can create
So you
that.
don't think they can
They
take
are
control of their
poverty.
own place?
I don't think that's
No, they
true.
do. They've been economically deaf. Do you know the history of
You
Haiti,
don't think they
miss?
can build their own countries up and
Excuse
create
me,
law and order
Queen.
in their own countries?
Queen. excuse me, Queen. They don't even have control of the economic
So
base.
you're akin them to wild animals, huh?
Oh Lord, I'm dealing with another one. Miss, they have been sanctioned by France since 1884. Are you
So you're
serious?
telling me, so you're telling me
Since
that a country
1804.
didn't have. So you're telling me
Excuse
a
me. I was
country did not
talking.
have
I was
any.
talking.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
All
A
right, I'll let.
country that has been economically, psychologically deprivated in this world since 1804. That's why they're broke. Even when America came there in 1915, they unalived 80,000 Haitian men. They rewrote their constitution. You're talking about a race of people who has had crimes inflicted upon their humanity for generations.
Now they're doing it to themselves, though.
Just like the
Let him
black
finish.
people here in America, just like gangs control the Haitian government, just like BOK people here unalive each other and still committed to organized crime and organized crime syndicates, the same thing. Economically deprivated and marginalized people will do this.
That's a lie. We don't have.
You cannot blame people for the oppression
We can't blame people for their behavior.
and generationally
Guys, we
have
gotta-
been
One
inflicted
second.
on them. The history of the relationship between BLK men and women are warped, regardless of where their demographic is from. Our land.
Okay, so
all right.
you're,
Let's let
Press,
rhythm
thank
go.
you,
It's
Press.
rhythm. Let rhythm go, please. Let rhythm go. Rhythm, go ahead.
You got some mentally ill people on your live.
Okay, Holly. Let rhythm go. Let rhythm go. Go ahead, rhythm.
Elam, I absolutely love you, brother, for speaking nothing but true facts, and they're never going to listen to us. They're not. Because here's the thing. As a black American, I think black Americans are dirty. We're a disgusting race of people who only want to blame other people for our trauma and our where we are at today, right? If you really want something in life, go get it, right?
He's
Stop
not
blaming white people.
foundational black America. He's a foreigner.
are you a black
Actually, no,
American?
yes, I'm a black
So
American.
you're disgusting?
Queen, can you
Yes.
stop?
My race.
I think he's making a
Y'all let
general
him-
statement. I think he's speaking in
Yeah,
general.
guys, y'all let him finish. Stop interrupting him, please.
I'm not a victim of white people. I know that just because some white person did some tragedy 150 years ago doesn't mean every white person is doing that today in 2026, right? My ancestors as black people owned slaves too, right? So we cannot only push this narrative that, oh, white people are against us because of the color of our skin, when in reality, our people are the biggest hindrance to our own people. How about this? Instead of teaching our kids in our music that it's okay to be, gangsters and all this stuff and demoralize women and stuff like that. How about we teach our young men and young women, stop being thoughts, stop being thugs, stop being wannabes, and go out and be successful in life. Stop blaming white people for our downfalls when in reality, it's yourself keeping yourself on the plantation, right? At the end of the day, for the idiot out here who was like, oh, I'm in LA, I'm a lawyer. Bitch, LA ain't nothing. You go ahead and be in LA, because guess what? I'm also in LA, and guess what? It's nothing but bullshit black people and Mexicans doing crime against each other because they think that's what it's about. In reality, nah, the white people are out there making bank off of the ignorance of black people because we're still in 2026 thinking that's what it is. We're going to unalive each other because of a color coming out of her back pocket. Tell me how the fuck in 2026 gang violence is still a thing.
I'm so confused. Who are our people? You're making a cultural divide and then saying that these people are our people at the same time. Who are our people?
Black Americans.
Okay, all black people don't act the same way. We're culturally different.
No,
Hey,
no.
Queen, let me say something real quick.
I think he was speaking in generalities.
So he can't keep saying that our people.
You think
Everybody's
that,
not
Flex,
our
because you think
people.
the same way. You think
Okay,
you
No, I
white
don't
people
think the
like
same way.
No,
No,
white
I'm
people
not.
are just like him.
I don't
No, I'm
know.
not. So
Different
shut the
cultures.
fuck up, stupid.
Guys, it's Black Vanguard's turn. Let Black Vanguard go.
So in LA,
So I'm not gonna call them my people.
Like, she's so fucking dumb.
Black Vanguard.
No shit, Queen. I'm not part of your people. I'm a fucking
So why are
professional
you calling the
athlete.
people that you
Oh
don't like
my
your
God,
people?
guys, stop. Black Vanguard.
Because I'm
go
a black
ahead.
American.
Okay, so all black people aren't your
The
people.
next person I'm just gonna start
So
dropping.
this person
Y'all need to
random in
stop,
LA,
please.
most likely he's not a black American. Most likely he
Go
might
ahead,
be
Black
a Belizean.
Vanguard.
So out here, this person talk about Black America, this and that. For y'all people understand that most people are Christian Bloods. Allegedly, most of them are Belizean. They're not Black American though, because you got a huge Belizean population in South Central LA. So yeah, you got to ask me, is he a foundational Black
What
American?
culture do you practice, sir?
Though
Rhythm, what culture do?
Off his family come from American child slavery here in America, because he look like he's Belizean or something.
I'm actually not.
You look gay.
I'm definitely not.
Okay, so Queen, really?
Is skin color
God.
make you black? Because it don't.
Queen, really?
Queen, that
Like
should be the
that
last
was
person that I
Somalians
would
out
think
here
that
that
would be.
don't, that aren't
You
black.
know, the
yeah,
stuff that he's
Okay.
saying is true, Queen. So I don't even know why you.
yeah, that's
It's
kind of
not true
weird.
because what culture does he practice?
Real quick.
But we're
So we
not
can know
saying.
what
Of
you're
course,
talking
we're
about.
not saying all Black people.
Oh,
He's just
wow.
saying that there's a
Hold on.
certain
Hey,
group
let
of
me
Black
say
people that's
something though. Let me
doing
say
that.
something real
That's
quick.
not
real
American
quick, real quick.
culture. He calling us
Black
degenerates. That's not American culture.
So
Hey,
first of
Why
all,
who we
first of all,
talking about
The black
though?
woman heard
So who we
it.
talking
Press,
about,
Talking
friend?
about.
Wow.
hey, Press, can
Yeah,
I
you shouldn't
answer
have got on camera,
Black's
boy.
question?
Because what the fuck?
Cool.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck.
let me
My
say this.
face is
I can see
nationally
why
known.
you don't like black
Um,
women. I can see.
Yeah, let me land my plane
because
real quick,
of because of the
plane. So he talk about Christian Bloods. People don't understand that most of Christian Bloods in LA are Belizean. They first second generation born Belizean from Belize. So a lot of our people not doing that gang bang and stuff like that no more though. Those are old stereotypes from 80s, 90s. He might not be a foundational Black American people that descended from American child slavery to America. He's Belizean or Panamanian because people don't understand that. Because I'm out here in California as well. People don't understand that LA has the largest Belizean population outside of Belize, and their crime statistics get infused in our crime statistics. That's why we're delineating. That's why delineation is very important. Because those are all stereotypical stereotypes, though. So when these people talk about Christian Bloods in like New York, those are foreigners committing all these crimes, and their crime statistics get infused in our crime statistics. The same thing was going out there in Minneapolis, Minnesota with the Somalians. For a long time, they commit crime. They would put that on the banner of being black. That's why we delineated. But a lot of them people that are doing that stuff out here in South Central, most of them are Belizean or Panamanian. They're not our people. That's all I got to say.
Shouldn't humans be everybody? Anyways, whatever. Felix, you there? Everybody talking over.
Yeah, I'm here.
We're gonna do a showtime. I'm tired
So,
of this shit.
facts. I think Showtime's better because they can't control themselves. Shantae, I know you. You don't argue like that. You never know me to attack a guy personally because whenever you call somebody GAY, they just won the argument. We don't use ad homs. Come on now. So, anyways, this is one thing I've noticed. Whether someone's Black American or not, and for those of you asking, I'm from here. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, to be exact. I call out everybody. I think we need to fix the shit. Now, as far as the Haitian comment the lady made, it was disrespectful. It was rude. I don't really give a fuck. She's overweight. Who the fuck cares?
She was kind of bad, but I don't think she was overweight. But okay.
No, she's not cute at all. Like that. That is mid. That is after a few drinks, maybe, and then even then, gross.
She had a BBL too. Ain't that American shit?
Yo, yeah, I'm back. Well, yeah, I guess this. I was trying to, I guess, respond to what Rhythm was saying,
What's up?
and yeah, I guess what he's saying about the music and all that. Nah, you don't let music and all that influence your children. The influence should be in the household, the parents. You know what I'm saying? That's who influenced the kids. To be honest with you, I grew up listening to a lot of stuff growing up, but I knew it wasn't real. End of the day, my parents taught me better. So it's up to the parents to really hold it down and raise these kids in the house so they know how to act when they go out in the streets. You know what I mean? Just keeping it above, man. It's up to the parents to raise the kids. If you letting music and actors and people on TV raise your kids, man, you done effed up. That's it. Land my plane.
All right, guys, I'm not even at 20K, and we got 60 people in here. These comments are gonna go off until I get to 20K. I need everybody to take a minute and power tap the screen.
Okay, so my thing is about it, right, is that when we talk about American culture, we're talking about us being able to protect our individual liberties, being civil to one another. We fought for civil rights, right? Upholding the Constitution, freedom of speech, freedom to protect your property, all this stuff. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about American culture. So I don't know why y'all like to keep equating Black American culture to these gang stuff. This is just hostile immigrants who y'all have moved into our neighborhoods who look like us, who may share the same melanin uh, uh, percentage as us, but these are not our people. So stop trying to act like you going for Black Americans, because like I said, Black Americans have a distinct culture. I don't know why y'all want to have race people culture just because everybody has the same color of skin. Okay, we don't do that with Europeans, so we definitely not gonna do that with Black Americans. Okay, we are not no fucking angry hostile ass Haitians, and we're not no angry hostile ass Africans. So please stop.
Yeah, I mean, there is, as far as the culture comparison, there is no comparison in how much more advanced Black Americans are than their international counterparts. They're richer, they're smarter, they're better. They're just all the way around different people. Um, and yeah, I mean, I guess from that perspective, Black people from abroad that come to the United States should probably be grateful to those Black Americans for what they've afforded them in this world. And if they're not grateful, they should go home. They probably just don't belong here. Jesus is king, folks. Tap the screen, share the live. What a beautiful host, by the way.
Thank you, Robert.
So first of all, for the idiot who said that I'm not a FBA, actually tell that to my grandmother who was one of the 6 AAA, and tell that to my great grandfather who was one of the Tuskegee Airmen, right? So I'm more Black than you will ever understand, right? I have direct ties to slavery in America, as my great great grandfather was a slave owner in this country, right? He was a Black man, right? My culture in this country is I'm a cowboy, right? I compete in the NFR, right? So I know what my culture is, and the atrocities that are happening in LA are not from immigrants. They are American-born Black people who are in the gangs here, right? Yes, there's a lot of immigrants there too, but majority of them are American-born and American-raised, right? And if you really want to know what it is to struggle here, come down to LA and actually see what's happening.
Since he wants to talk about that, let's talk about middle school shit. Since y'all want to talk about middle school things, let's talk about how the MS 13 was out here directly targeting Black Americans with long, you know what's, and unaliving them and throwing them in the woods. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how these were our neighborhoods and how came out here and gentrified it. What are you even talking about right now? Like I said before, if you want to sit up here and talk about your own people, that's on you. But you never say the good things. Y'all talking about music. First of all, that's grown people music. And like the brother said before, you shouldn't be allowing music to raise your children. That's ridiculous. We were talking about sexual healing and all of that, but y'all never ever talk about the good music that we actually had out here when we were promoting our people, when we were loving our people. But y'all only want to say the bad stuff. That blows my mind. It's insane to me.
Good morning, everyone. I'm about to go through a rough spot. If I cut out, just give me a few seconds. It'll pass. Anyways, about what this woman said, we hear this day in and day out about white people that we're fucking dirty, that we don't bathe, we don't wash our knees, we don't use rags, all this shit. So now, whenever they're saying it to you guys, you get pissed off. I don't want to hear shit whenever you guys say it to us anymore. I don't want to hear it out of any American's mouth. Again,
Get
I
their
don't.
ass, Tessie. Get
I
their
fucking
ass.
don't. Listen, I don't want to hear it. How does it fucking feel? I don't agree with what this lady said. I don't believe that Black Americans are dirty. And I don't believe that white Americans are dirty. There's dirty people in all races. Get the fuck over this shit already. Again, if you guys don't understand what's happening in our country, look, we're being infiltrated. And you guys want to sit here and talk about black and white bullshit. Bro, what is going to happen whenever it comes down to it? Where are you going to stand?
Right.
Well, Black Americans are the most generalized people in their diaspora and around the world. Let's not even start.
I'm standing with
let's start.
America.
Lord
Talking
have
about
mercy.
being
I don't
all
think.
dirty and not saying that we don't wash with that y'all don't wash with rags because y'all don't. Let's start there. And
You're right,
secondly,
because
yeah,
you take
like I
showers
said,
with a whole bunch
no,
of
I
white
do.
people, right?
I
Because
just
you
said
take showers
you
with a
don't
bunch
even
of
use
white people,
rags.
right?
Like I
So first
said,
of
Girl,
first
you
and
do
you
not
foremost,
know.
generalize.
Please stop.
Tessie, 1 second, Tessie, 1 second, because you know I already grew up with my black. I already grew up with my black family, right? Y'all want to talk about how white people don't use wash rags. You know how disgusting a wash rag is, and y'all be using that same wash rag for like a whole fucking week after y'all wash your dick, your pussy, your ass over and over again with that
Who
same
does
nasty
that?
ass wash rag. The only way that you should be washing your ass with a wash rag is if you using a new one every day. The wash rags need to be
Facts.
disposable. They need to be disposable.
Facts.
Throw that shit away every day and use a new one. Where y'all want to sit up here and talk about white people don't wash their ass with motherfucking wash rags. The fuck?
But if we talk
Hey,
about their
hey,
credit
Alicia.
scores
What
or
the
we
hell
talk about
y'all
anything
wash
else,
with?
they be mad as fuck, Lona.
What you wash
If
with?
we talked about how black men can't
That's
read
disgusting.
and
Put a
how the
fucking
reading
wash
level is
rag up
terrible,
under a
they start
motherfucking
crying about it.
microscope and see how many motherfucking little things crawling around on that motherfucker.
That's why you keep
Oh
Wait,
them
I want to
dudes
say
God.
So,
down.
something.
So
You
you
seen
so
that
nasty
video?
Felix,
too. Shit.
Felix, I want to
Lona,
say
you seen that
something to
video
what you
too?
said.
Wash them out the
Lona, you
fucking
seen that video?
I sure did.
and wash.
Man, if
I'm
y'all
hey,
talking
believe
about
that
Tessie,
it's
can
the
I?
shit, you
most
crazy.
dirtiest
Ooh,
thing
man.
ever. It's the most
Hey,
dirtiest
hey,
thing ever.
Tessie.
Like using the same, and then you got people who use the same towel for more than like a week. I'm just like, you
Hey,
dirty
Tessie.
motherfucker.
Hey, Felix,
Like,
what you wash
Can
with
I
your
say
It's
something to
hands?
Tessie?
What you
literally
wash with your hands?
disgusting for Felix.
What you
It's
wash? What you use your
literally
hands?
disgusting. I literally teach my kids, like, if you guys are going to use wash rags, y'all going to be using a new wash rag every day.
So what do you
bro,
use?
say,
What do you
I use a
use?
new,
Yeah, a
I
wash
use a
rag is
new wash
what?
rag
A
every day,
dollar
bro.
five
A
to
new
play.
wash
Okay,
rag every
okay, that's
day.
good.
I
New,
use a
okay,
shower
that's
Like you
good.
don't
sponge.
just rip down your
That's
motherfucking
good.
legs and feel like you
I
clean.
thought you was gonna say
I'm
use your hands or something. Like, what the hell you wash with?
No,
Shit.
Oh, hell
man,
no.
no. Can't be, man, I'm
I
at
use
Florida. It's too hot for that.
me personally, I use one of those African, what do you call those? The African, what is it?
Like a
I,
loofah?
Why do y'all act like y'all do not do that?
it's the
African bag.
material of kind of sort of like a loofah a little bit, but it's not a loofah. It's like a scrub. It's
Wait,
like a body scrub
Do
writer,
thing.
y'all know what the
writer.
cleanest
I,
way? Do you
I
know
do want
what
to
the
respond to what you
cleanest
said
way to
earlier,
wash
real
your
quick.
body is?
So he said
What's
he's
up?
not even he said he's not a lawyer. He's in law school to become one.
Do y'all
Oh
know?
man,
Do y'all know
Here's
what the
yeah,
here's the
cleanest
thing.
way
man,
to
Here's
wash
Imagine
your
yeah,
laughing
body
at a
man.
is?
hey
man getting an
Flex.
Fucking
education
Hey
brokey,
while
Flex.
fucking
simultaneously
Hey
trying
brokey,
to
dude.
Flex.
Fucking
talk down
brokey,
about
Hey
fucking
black
brokey,
people.
hey Flex. Hey
dude,
Flex,
dude,
Trying
real
to
dude,
quick.
talk
dude,
Hey
down
dude,
about
Flex.
black people,
Hey
dude, dude.
Flex.
I
laughing at
think
a
it's
Hey
man
kind of
getting an
Flex.
funny.
education. You're doing
No,
nothing
I'm
with your
laughing
life.
because
And I'm in my
actually that's
second
not
Oh,
true.
career. I'm
Actually,
in
that's
my
not true.
second
hey,
career.
Actually, that's
hey
not
I'm in
true.
my
For
Flex.
you to say I'm
second
not doing
Hey
career.
nothing,
Flex.
actually,
I'm
let
in
me
my
speak. Let me
second
Hey
speak real quick.
career.
Flex.
No,
Are you gonna
because
let me
you
speak?
spoke on me
Hey
Are you
first,
gonna let me
bro.
speak?
I'm in my
Are you gonna
second
let me
career.
Hey
So
speak?
what are you
Flex.
talking
Of
about?
course,
You
he's
don't know
tripping out.
anything
Never
about
Hey
mind.
me.
Flex.
What's
You
up,
don't know
Ryder?
anything
What's
about
up?
So
me.
I don't want to know anything
so
about you,
here
but I know one thing. You
hey
tried
But
to
you
use
Flex.
want
your
to talk about
education.
me.
You
But you
tried
want
to
to
Hey
use
talk
your
Flex.
about me.
Real
education.
quick.
But you
You
want to
tried to
talk
use your
about me. You
education.
want to
Hold
Hey,
talk
on.
about me.
You tried.
You
Hold
want to
on.
talk
You
about me,
tried to
but you don't
use
know
your
anything about
education
me. Come on,
as a
man. You
justification
fool.
as if
You're
you're
a fool,
superior.
bro.
hey,
You're
You're
hey
a
not.
fool,
Flex.
I'm
bro.
not a fool.
Hey
I have a
Flex.
Lacking in
master's
Hey
in
education.
Flex.
IT.
And y'all
I'm
think
not a
making
fool.
fun of
I
people
have
is
a
the way to get a
master's, so therefore I'm not a
response.
fool, sir.
You're not
I
educated,
have
bro.
my degree.
It
I
is
have
what it
my degree,
is.
and I
You
have
can
three
have a
businesses.
Hey
degree.
So
You
you
Flex.
can
really
have a
can't tell
degree in
me shit, dude.
technology and still be
How
a
many
social fool.
how many black
Hey
employees do you
Flex.
have? How many do you have?
Hey
None? Oh,
Flex.
okay. Shut the fuck
Hey
up,
Flex.
cool. Yeah,
Hey
what's up?
Flex, real quick.
I have
Hey
4
Flex.
degrees. I have four of them.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
working on a
Hey, here's the
doctorate
thing.
right
You
now.
Hey
I have
Flex,
you
four.
have
I'm a
4
black
Flex.
degrees, but
American.
you
I'm a
don't have
black
any black
American.
employees
I'm a
though. You
black
don't have any black
Hey
American.
Flex.
You don't know what I
Felix,
have, bro.
Felix,
You
I'm
don't know what I
asking you to
have.
stop. Felix, I'm asking you to
I'm a
stop,
black
please.
American
Fe-
too. So what do you mean?
Felix,
Felix.
Felix, I'm
Hey
Like,
asking you to
Felix.
stop, Felix, please. I'm asking you to calm down and
Hey.
stop.
Hey Flex,
Jesus,
it's as
have mercy.
simple as this, right?
I just
We
got another a warning, guys. Y'all doing too
Damn.
much. Y'all doing too much.
here
They stay hitting your
here's the
lies
thing.
up. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't give
cute
I'm
for
just
what
saying.
degrees
I
he may
Okay,
have.
mean,
okay, Felix, just take a break. Take a breath, please.
Hey,
Let somebody else talk real
hey,
quick.
I'm not
Flex.
mad, Lona. I
Hey,
was
Okay, I
trying to
Flex.
point
know,
out,
but just
Flex. Hey,
one
Flex.
second, Felix. Just calm
Hey,
down
Lona,
for a
Flex.
second,
I got
Lona,
please.
I'm
you.
calm. I was pointing
Okay,
out the
so
fact that
Hey,
whenever people
Flex.
we're
use the,
gonna let the new person on the panel talk. Okay, let's let the new panel on the y'all can stop muting him. Stop muting him. Just let the new person on the panel talk, please. What's up, Huey?
How you doing?
Okay, okay. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, everybody has their own perspective, but the cleanest way to wash your body is just with soap. You shouldn't use a rag or anything because all of them hold bacteria. All of that stuff that sits in the shower, sits wherever it sits, holds bacteria. So the actual cleanest way to wash your body is just with soap.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Right. And that's a
That
black
is
man. And that's a black man saying that.
It depends
that
what
is
kind of
true.
work you
You,
do.
That's
That's
a
why
black
I don't.
man saying
It
that.
depends
So
what
that
kind of work you do, man. You work in the office all day, yeah.
But that's what I'm
really.
saying,
who
guys.
work
I,
in
Y'all
the?
sit
I
up there,
hey
Hold on, hold
y'all
on,
sit
hold
up
on,
there
hold on, bro.
and use those wash rags for like a week straight. It's disgusting. Washing your cooter with that same damn rag, thinking that rinsing it out and then hanging it up is gonna make it magically clean. No,
Yeah,
but y'all
but you
want to sit up here and
shouldn't.
talk shit about white people. What the
But you
fuck?
shouldn't.
That's what
Meanwhile,
they
you
do.
shouldn't judge a book. You shouldn't judge a book by its
Saying
cover.
about white people. She came up
I
here
own a
censoring
I
herself.
own a construction company. I've been doing this for 15 years. So what kind of work do you do?
Hey Huey, I absolutely love that you say that because as a cowboy and as a firefighter, my life is nothing but dirt. I will never
Yeah,
use a washcloth. I will never use a scrubby or whatever you want to call the flufas or whatever they're called, right? I will use soap in my bare hands. Why? Because I'm not going to put any other toxins on my skin.
Oh, hell no.
can I
Like
can
a
I ask you a
detox.
question?
You even talking
Thank
about?
When
you
you
for
go to
bringing
the
that
Yes,
up,
sink,
all of
Betsy.
you.
Thank you.
when you go to the sink before you go on and you wash your hands before you go in your refrigerator, do you use a rag or do you just use soap?
I just use soap and I air dry.
That's
Yeah.
I
what
don't
that's
even
what
use a towel to
that's
dry. I don't even use a towel to dry off because they grow bacteria.
most
Okay, let's get back. Okay,
any human.
let's get back to the conversation. I really want to know your thoughts on the prompt about what this Haitian lady said about Black Americans.
To be honest with you, I never heard that. I don't know what she said. If you can enlighten me, I can
So
definitely give
she
you
went
an
on a
opinion.
podcast. She went on a podcast, and one of the people asked her where she was from, or what's her background, and she said, "I'm Haitian." She said, "What about you?" She said, "You a Black American, a dirty Black American." And then the man asked her, "Why did she call them that?" And she said, "Because they are." So, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, all people from other countries think.
He probably got a
Sorry,
call.
sorry. Yeah, all people from other countries think that, but for some odd reason, they rush here. They hate us, but they love to be near us. So the contradictions and what they spew is sometimes it should fall on deaf ears because what are you doing in America if you don't like Americans?
Right. Sit up there. She looked like a whole Black American woman, but then she had the nerve to sit up there
Queen,
and say what she
They're
said.
jealous of us.
Hey Queen, I always forget that you're not black because you have so much soul in your.
I'm crying.
I mean, that's
That's
a big
funny.
component. It's not to be
Okay,
underestimated how
Felix, can you
jealous they
do a
are.
quick commercial break for me, please?
Not a problem. So, ladies, gents, Jays, and losers and brokies, I need you all to tap the screen. I need you all to share the live. I also need y'all to make sure you guys gift the host and send your daily heart means. There's like 60 people in here, 20K likes. We really should be at 80,000 likes, but let's go ahead and try to get to 30K. If you guys don't get to 30K, she's going to turn off the comments. And then I'm going to roast you guys about how poor you are. So, tap the screen, gift the host, or continue being a broke loser. Up to you. Tap the screen, bastards.
Okay, go ahead and speak on how you feel about it, Felix.
I think her comment was distasteful, and if we're going to be brutally honest, she's the most ugliest woman I've ever seen in my entire existence, and I've been to several different countries. She's
Oh my
absolutely
God.
horrendous. Her attitude makes her even more ugly. No, because she could be a beautiful woman, but her attitude makes her ugly.
Mm.
That's just how I look at it. Her attitude truly makes her ugly. Her comments were distasteful. If we're going to be brutally honest, there are women in Haiti who don't even have soap to wash their babies. Like, what is she talking about? Dirty Black Americans. We can go buy soap, ma'am. Matter of fact, if we're going to be honest, if there wasn't a USA, I'm pretty sure Haiti would still be a dirty, shitty place.
It still is, ironically. So yeah, it was distasteful, disgusting, and I think she's just low IQ and was looking for clickbait because, like I said earlier, female content creators suck, so they have to create controversy and bullshit to get views. They have to. They either got to dress half naked, shake some booty, and they do dumb shit like that. Like she's just low IQ and terrible, absolutely horrendous. I wouldn't even let my dog lick this lady. I'd say nope.
Did
Come
you
on,
notice?
let's
Did
go.
you notice how when Tessie brought up what she brought up, nobody even said nothing to her. Nobody even
Oh,
rebuttal or
I
said
peeped.
nothing because they know it's
I
true.
peeped.
They can't say nothing because they know
They
it's
have a motherfucking
true.
thing to say.
Oh, I peeped that. I peeped that.
It's fucking funny to me. It's just funny how it works for one group but not another group. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. This is kindergarten shit to me.
Yeah.
We learned this shit in elementary school. Well, you do this. Well, you do that. Well, I can call you a name, but you can't call me back and hurt my feelings, or I'm telling on you. Like, get the fuck. Come on, man. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I want to get back to what Felix said about the education and about how our young black men are not as educated. Listen, again, it starts with a foundation, fundamentals. It starts in the home. If you are expecting your child to get their full education from the school system, no, it starts with the parents. You owe it to your children. If you have a phone, there's educational apps that you can teach your children if you don't know yourself. Put the fucking TikTok down, put the fucking IG, your YouTube, and do some reading with your children. They should not even be going into kindergarten and not be able to read basic words. You are the problem as a parent. And if
So
you don't have time,
it's
stop
Black
having some.
American children that aren't educated. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying?
no, no, no. Because Felix brought that up. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Our children, our American children, are failing in education. We are number one.
Facts.
We are number one in military. But what are we? 25 in the world for education? Are you serious? It's not because we don't have the means. It's because we don't pour into our children. Because other things are more important than your child's education, which is their future, which is our future. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. I didn't even have apps when my
I
kids were growing
absolutely
up.
agree.
My kids
Do
were
you know
reading.
that?
My kids were reading, writing, counting, all of those things before they even got to kindergarten. And
Yep.
I'm telling
Do
you,
you
when I
know
used to,
that?
hold
And
on one second. When I used to go and help in the classroom, it was white kids too. They couldn't even count to fucking 9. They couldn't write their names. They couldn't even know, they didn't even know their ABCs. What the hell?
You said in what grade, Tessie?
Kindergarten.
Oh.
That's sad.
It's
I mean, honestly,
ridiculous,
Tessie,
but they know all the
I
words
agree
to
with
the
you, and I
Wait.
hear you
But
out
Felix,
100%.
Huey
You're
want to
right.
talk. Huey want to
Felix,
talk.
they know
do
all
you
the
Yes,
words
know?
ma'am.
to the songs,
Yes, ma'am.
though. They know
Do
all the
you
words
know
to
that in
songs.
Yeah.
America? In
They know all the
Oh,
America,
of
words
course.
to.
Oh, of course.
It's ridiculous. They know
Of
all the
course.
words to songs. They know all the words to the TV shows. Stop putting your kids in front of the TV
Oh, of course.
and having them raise them. Stop it.
Why
do
the
you
fuck
know
does it
that
matter?
in
1 second. Why
America?
Because
does it matter what color
you
those
have
kids was,
phone.
Chris? What the fuck?
But
Chris in the comments talk about what color
You
was
said
those
what?
kids. Anyways. Oh, go ahead,
oh,
Huey.
it's always going to be
He just a
about color
troll.
because that's the only conversation people really want to have is about color. They don't want to have intellectual, real conversations. It's always just a blame game. But do you know in America, in impoverished areas, whether it be black, white, Hispanic, or whatever the case may be, they are passing kids and handing kids diplomas that are failing. They're
Yep.
sending kids on to the next level and sending kids out of the school with diplomas that have
Yeah, no
fourth
child.
grade and sixth grade reading levels, no math level at all. But because of how the curriculum is set up, they won't fail the kids. So these kids are walking across stages, getting handed diplomas with a failing average. They barely, some kids barely even attend school, and they're getting a diploma.
Thinking that
Look,
they did something. Thinking that
the
we're sending them out into the world not prepared for the next step.
Hmm.
And we
the
wonder
public
why they can't find jobs. They're on assistance. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, but you guys are missing the fact that the public school system was never meant to educate. It is literally to create useful idiots. Like that's why the Rockwells founded it. If you look at the best schools in every single state, they will be private schools. Why? Because there's money invested in them.
But the point is like all they wanted was useful idiots that work, right?
They just
You're supposed to
wanted
be
slaves.
you're supposed to be intelligent enough to do labor, but not intelligent enough to
Ask
challenge it.
questions. Yeah.
That is
Some
its
of the most
entire purpose. That's why the public school system fails, because it was never meant to succeed.
successful businessmen in the world, businessmen and women in the world, didn't even graduate high school.
Yep.
Correct.
My uncle's one of them.
But the
He
thing
barely
is, right, like
graduated high school.
that's why, like, if you meet people, like, I went to a Catholic school, right? I didn't realize the difference until I started really having conversations with the kids that were going to high school at, like, the high school that I was supposed to go to East Detroit High. The kids going to East Detroit High weren't doing anything that we were doing. And I was like, well, what the hell is going on in the public school system? And as I've gotten older, the more and more you talk to people, you're like, okay, like I know people who didn't take physics and chemistry and biology in high school, and I'm like, are those not the standard across the board? They aren't. Baltimore last year had an average high school graduate read at a third grade level. Math was its second grade level, right? How is that even possible? That we're
Possible because this has been happening since we desegregated.
no. This is
Resources.
happening across the board.
Of
It's not
course,
No,
specific to
private
no,
schools
race.
it's
have
not. It's not
yes,
really
it
that.
does.
It's
It
just
has a
that. No,
lot to do with that.
it's
They're
not
placing
really
us in
that.
one area with limited resources. I can even tell you that my textbooks were trash. Are you shitting me?
It's
Listen,
not
I
even.
went
Also,
to
It's, yeah,
like he said, he
They're all
specifically said
trash
that
at the
they're not
mix.
even requiring physics at public schools. Come on.
yeah,
So
but not
That's
just
what I'm
like
that.
you said,
saying.
that's
That
lack
has
of
Y'all,
nothing to do
people
with
being
there's a
able to
lot of
teach it. My
people.
chemistry
let
teacher
her
could barely
finish.
teach. My chemistry teacher could barely teach. You know what he did? He basically passed out work and we passed. You know why? Because he didn't even have the fundamental resources to teach the classes that he needed, or the terms that he needed. He had nothing in the curriculum. You know what we got? Old ass books,
Yeah, that's the point I'm
old
making.
shit, and that's what I'm saying too. You're saying
Yeah.
why? We know why. Because our communities don't have the resources that they're supposed to.
It's
They're
not
cramming
even
us in
about
one
that.
spot. It is. You know for a fact that a
No,
private
the
school
public
you
school
have
system was
more.
never meant
You
to
know this.
succeed in anywhere. That's the
That's
But
a
my
point.
point,
flawed.
even
No
That's
with
a
the
way.
What
flawed
lady
desegregated,
notion.
said.
the only reason why we actually integrated with people is because we didn't have the resources.
That's
And
a
we know
flawed
this.
notion.
Every single
Not
public
true. We
school
didn't
is
integrate for
designed to
not having
fail.
resources. We actually did not want to
I'm gonna
integrate.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you why that's a flawed notion. And I agree with you, sister. I agree with everything you're saying. But the part of not having resources, everybody you know has a cell phone and they have access to the internet. So the resources are in the palm of your hand 24 hours a day. Everybody has an opportunity to get higher education or evolve themselves mentally. They choose not to. They rather be on
Facts.
TikTok, social media, and all of
That's
these
not what
other
he said.
things.
He said schools and
You
public
know,
schools are not
but you're
teaching
saying,
physics.
yeah,
That's
but
what he said.
you're saying
Preach.
the resources aren't there. The
Of course, that's
resources,
a
yeah.
curriculum that we're not being taught, is it not?
Okay, what
Where
is a resource? What's your
yeah,
Resource is
definition of a
information as
resource?
well. It's not
where do
something
they
that's
get the
always
money for the
tangible.
resources?
It's not always
Where do
tangible.
they
It's
get the money
actually
for the
education as
resources,
well.
Blackberry?
So if you're not
But
teaching physics in public schools, what does that tell you? The only thing that they teach is integrative math and chemistry. That's all they
what
teach.
is your definition of a
It's
resource?
not a race issue, though.
It's also information as well.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You don't have YouTube?
You have YouTube, but I'm gonna tell you somebody.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you as somebody who's went to nursing school. They don't teach you, and you do have to learn on your own. But we're talking about children. We're not talking about grown ass adults.
No, because this is what I
Where does
was
the
trying
money
to
come
say
from?
earlier. This is what I
Where
was
does the
trying to
money come
say.
for the resources?
But it's not even just that. This is where
That part.
this is the part that we're missing, and this is what I was trying to say earlier. There's a lot of parents out there that are more focused on their kids' athletics than their academics.
Facts.
They want to make sure
To start like a fan page or something because these motherfuckers love them some Jake.